Sadnam trainers, I hope you're well. One thought for today that I was listening to a podcast last week, which is one of the things I do while I'm driving, and it was talking about how powerful rituals are for communities. And it really struck me because I'm excited to get ready to go to New Mexico. Actually, I'm going this weekend for the summer solstice, and then in August to Europe for the European Yoga Festival. And those two big events had been so key in our community. And maybe they'll become big and just as key as they were, or maybe not. But if not, I think somehow we need to come up with new rituals that we can come together, be connected. Because, yeah, like logically speaking, traveling far distances, it's expensive, it takes a lot of time. Couldn't I use that time better? It's bad for the environment. Camping is such a hassle, or it's so, hot and dry in New Mexico, right? All these rational reasons why it might not be ideal. But to come together every year and just practice yoga together, drink yogi tea, is really important for us feeling that we are a community, right? It's a culture building thing. Because without it, we've just become individuals sort of floating off on our own. Even if we're all teaching and practicing ourselves and keeping up, there's a glue that keeps us together. And that glue can never be a hard structure. It's not going to be the ATA and you filled out these forms, so now you're part of the ATA. Yeah, filling out forms doesn't make a culture. Sitting together, right, doing sadhana together, meditating together, doing these common rituals together is what will make us feel like family, like a community, rather than, well, these are just some other people who practice the same thing I do. So I hope that whether it's continuing and putting energy into our existing practices and rituals, or if we collectively work to come up with some new ones, I hope you're finding strength in your local and global community these days. And a couple smaller things to let you know about that are in this week's Trainer Update email. Two issues about voting. One is that the Sri Singh Subcorp, KRI's parent corporation, finally announced an updated timeline for their elections for their board of directors. So there's a link in this email to a note that they sent out, and there's also information on their website. But the vote will happen the last couple weeks of July. So if you were a lead or professional trainer in the ATA in good standing as of last October, then you're automatically set to vote. And if you've gone through their process to register yourself as a voter, then you should be getting a ballot pretty soon, and there's town hall meetings coming up, etc. The other second vote is an ATA policy issue. This is something that was talked about and up on Sutra for a while. It's some updates and changes to the level 2 trainer pathway, right? So this is how you qualify yourself as a level 2 trainer. The feedback from all of you at the last meetings has been taken, incorporated into a new version. It's been up on Sutra for a while, so it is now open for a vote. So the link to the vote, if you haven't voted yet, is in this email. So please read about the changes, read the new policy, and make your voice heard on that. And this is open to everyone in the academy, interns, associates, etc. Everyone can vote in that. And then the final bit of news is just to let you all know that we do now have a new English version of the Life Cycles and Lifestyles Manual. It has much less changes than the update to Vitality and Stress did. We've moved Death and Dying from day 1 to day 5. There's a couple more sections about aging in day 6. And then the whole thing has been edited for its flow. So you can get a complimentary copy if you're a level 2 trainer by emailing Hari Shabbat, and her email is in farther down in this trainer update email. and you can use that new manual if you want. So I hope you all are thriving. I hope to see you all in person if possible in New Mexico or in France. Otherwise, have a great couple weeks till I talk to you again. Satnam.